John Aloisi, A Footballing Journey. Early life and beginnings. John Aloisi was born on February 5, 1976, in Launceston, Tasmania, Australia, into a family of Italian descent. From a young age, Aloisi was drawn to the world of football, a passion nurtured by his father, a former player, who introduced him to the sport. Growing up in Tasmania, football wasn't as prominent as other codes like Australian rules football or rugby, but Aloisi's talent and dedication saw him stand out among his peers. Aloisi's early career began with the Northern Tasmania Football Club, where he honed his skills before joining the Australian Institute of Sport, AIS, an institution designed to foster top football talent in Australia. His time at the AIS was crucial, as it exposed him to a higher level of competition and helped refine his abilities. Aloisi's most notable feature as a young player was his lethal finishing ability, combined with his physical attributes, a combination that would later define his playing style. After a successful spell at AIS, he made the leap to Australian National Soccer League, NSL, football, where he joined Melbourne Knights, further developing his game in a more competitive environment. It wasn't long before Aloisi's impressive performances in the NSL caught the attention of selectors, leading to his first senior call-up to the Australian national team. His progression from youth leagues to senior football was a testament to his potential, and he soon began making his mark in the national setup. Career in the NSL, making a name in Australia. In 1995, after his successful time at the AIS, Aloisi joined the Melbourne Knights in the NSL, Australia's top-tier football competition at the time. It was with the Knights that Aloisi began to establish himself as a promising attacking talent. Despite the team's mixed fortunes, Aloisi's ability to find the back of the net and his natural flair in front of goal set him apart. His powerful strikes and off-the-ball movement allowed him to consistently break down defenses. Aloisi's time in the NSL allowed him to develop as a complete forward, and by 1997, his performances had earned him a call-up to the Australian national team. At just 21 years old, Aloisi's inclusion in the national squad marked the beginning of his international career. His ability to play as a forward or attacking midfielder made him versatile, and his reputation as a clinical goal scorer continued to grow. Despite playing for Melbourne Knights, Aloisi's ambition stretched beyond Australia's domestic competition. His performances did not go unnoticed internationally, and in 1998, he earned a move to Europe, where his career would reach new heights. Move to Europe, a new chapter, 1998 to 2004. In 1998, Aloisi made the bold move to Europe, signing for Spanish club Osasuna in La Liga, one of the top football leagues in the world. The move to a competitive European league was a significant step up for the Australian, as he had to adapt to a different style of play and a much higher level of competition. Although he struggled for game time in his early days at Osasuna, Aloisi demonstrated his potential when given the opportunity, scoring a number of important goals during his tenure. His performances in Spain were solid enough to earn him a move in 2000 to Real Mallorca, another La Liga side. At Mallorca, Aloisi experienced greater success, finding more regular game time and playing a more significant role in the team's attack. His performances in Spain demonstrated his adaptability and skill, and his reputation as a goal scorer continued to grow. However, it was in England that Aloisi would experience the peak of his European career. In 2001, he joined English Premier League side Coventry City on a transfer. The Premier League, one of the world's most competitive and widely watched leagues, presented a new challenge for Aloisi. However, he quickly adapted to the pace and intensity of English football, becoming a reliable goal-scoring option for Coventry. His time in the Premier League was marked by consistent performances and his work ethic in leading the attack. After Coventry, Aloisi played for several clubs in both England and Europe, including stints with Middlesbrough, Fulham, and Lazio, gaining valuable experience in the top European leagues. Each move further honed his skills, and Aloisi's reputation as a versatile and powerful striker who could score goals in any situation continued to grow. Career peak, achievements with the Socceroos and abroad, 2004 to 2010. Peak at Middlesbrough and Fulham. Aloisi's peak in Europe came during his time at Middlesbrough, a club he joined in 2007. At Middlesbrough, Aloisi played in the Premier League and UEFA Cup, now UEFA Europa League, consistently being a key player in the team's forward line. His work rate, combined with his eye for goal, allowed him to stand out. At Middlesbrough, he featured regularly in the Premier League, establishing himself as a reliable striker. His consistent performances at the club level contributed to his continued presence in the Australian national team. Aloisi's form at Middlesbrough helped solidify his place in the Socceroos. And he played a significant role in the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, Australia's first appearance in the tournament since 1974. Although Australia was eliminated in the round of 16, Aloisi's contribution to the team's campaign was invaluable, providing much-needed attacking depth. The 2006 World Cup. The 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany was undoubtedly a career-defining moment for Aloisi. Australia's first World Cup appearance in over 30 years created a sense of anticipation, and Aloisi, as part of a forward line that included other Australian greats, was integral in getting Australia to the knockout stages. The tournament showcased Aloisi's composure in front of goal, his work rate, and his professionalism, earning him widespread respect. Aloisi's most memorable moment during the World Cup came in the round of 16 match against Italy, where he was involved in a controversial penalty incident. While Australia was eliminated from the tournament after a last-minute penalty conceded to Italy. The impact of Australia's performance was far-reaching. Aloisi's presence in the team had played a pivotal role in bringing Australian football back onto the international stage. Main achievements: a storied career. Domestic achievements. During his time in Europe, Aloisi played in some of the continent's top leagues, including La Liga, Serie A, and the Premier League, with each step adding to his legacy. His consistency as a forward, his ability to score goals, and his professionalism made him a reliable figure at every club he played for. Although he may not have won major league titles, his involvement in European competitions like the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Europa League made him a respected figure in European football. International glory with the Socceroos. Aloisi's international career was highlighted by his contributions to the Australian national team, where he earned 54 caps and scored 19 goals for his country. His major achievements include 2006 FIFA World Cup, Australia's return to the World Cup after 32 years, where Aloisi played a key role in the team's strong campaign. 2007 AFC Asian Cup, a vital contributor to Australia's runner-up finish, showcasing his value in high-stakes international tournaments. World Cup qualifying. Aloisi scored several crucial goals in World Cup qualifiers, earning him admiration from fans and coaches alike. The final years, transitioning into retirement, 2011 to 2014. Return to Australia and retirement. In 2011, after an illustrious career in Europe, Aloisi returned to Australia to finish his playing career with Melbourne Heart, now Melbourne City. His return to the A-League was a significant moment for Australian football, with Aloisi providing experience and leadership to a relatively new team in the competition. However, Aloisi's time at Melbourne Heart was marred by injuries, and he struggled to make the same impact as he had in previous years. His final seasons were affected by his inability to maintain peak fitness, but his contributions, both on and off the field, helped to guide younger players and cement his reputation as one of Australia's finest exports in European football. Aloisi officially retired from professional football in 2014, having played at the top level for over 15 years. Post-retirement and legacy. Following his retirement, John Aloisi moved into a coaching role. In 2015, he was appointed as the head coach of Melbourne Heart, now Melbourne City, marking the beginning of his managerial career. His playing legacy continues to inspire a new generation of footballers, and his impact on Australian football is undeniable. Known for his calmness under pressure, ability to score crucial goals, and versatility as a forward, Aloisi's career remains one of the most successful in the history of Australian football. Aloisi will always be remembered for his contributions to the Socceroos and his achievements in European football, as well as his role in helping to shape the future of football in Australia.